Doing? I ain't talking to nobody because ain't nobody here yet. But let me go and post this. Let's see. Got to share the live. I'm excited about tonight. Hey, Daphne. Hey, Blessings. Hey, Naturally Deluna. How's everyone doing? It's good to see you guys. I'm trying to get this camera angle right. I don't know if it's right or not. I don't know. I'm just here. I told you I don't know nothing about nothing. That's one of the first things my lover told me when I met him. I was like, you seem like you're pretty smart. He's like, I don't know nothing about nothing. Hey, CD. Hey, Gypsy Red. How's everyone today? I was sharing the live. Is everyone sharing the live? And remember and hit that like button on your way in? Share the live so we can get it. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Yeah. Let's see, what's today, Sunday? Did everyone have a good end to your week since I saw you Wednesday? Blessings, how you been doing? Y'all remember to hit that. Thank you, Gypsy Red, for sharing. Remember to hit that like button on your way in, everyone. Hit that like button on your way in. Yeah. Hit that like button on your way in. Okay, good. Hello from Russia. Good to see you guys here in the room. I see 7 people in the room and only 3 likes. What's going on? Hey, Making Moto. Who's holding messages for review? What are people saying? I don't know. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Making Moto, for the like and sub. I appreciate it. Hey, Zane. How you doing? Hey, Daniel. I'm doing good. How are you? You guys hit that like and subscribe on your way in if you haven't already. Hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't, okay? We're doing some tarot reading tonight. If you would like a reading and you haven't had one in the last 3 weeks or so, you can go ahead and get on the list. I take the first 5 people. So the list is open. I'm going to do a collective reading here in a bit, and then I will start going down the list, okay? Gypsy Red, you said your weekend was uneventful. Okay, Gypsy Red, that's good. Getting your salads in. Is anybody not hitting the like button? Is the like button broken? You know, that's the thumbs up. That's the one that looks like this. Hit the thumbs up button. like. Let's get those likes up and subscribe, okay? All right. You guys see what CD is giving you there? Gypsy Red, I think you've recently had a reading, right, in the last 3 weeks. Hey, Kavita. Kavita, you'll have to wait. She's gonna put you on the list, but you'll have to wait. Okay, I'm gonna start, greeting people, and then we will do a collective reading, and then we'll start the readings for the people who are on the list. Hello, Mona Lisa. You guys hit that like and subscribe. Hey, welcome back, Teacher Godnaz. Thank you for the kisses as well. All right, Gypsy Red. Yeah, we're trying to give people a chance who haven't had a reading before, really. That's really the idea. Because, there are a lot of people who come for my help and they don't get a chance to get on the list. And I wish I could help more people, but there's only one of me. Mona Lisa is asking to be on the list. So, Mona, I see your name on the list. Hey, Akan from Japan. Ankan, I'm sorry, I pronounced that wrong. Kavita, do you understand what I'm saying? That you're on the list, but you'll have to wait until I start reading for the people who are on the list, okay? Mona Lisa, you've never had a reading in your life. Hopefully this will be a good experience for you. Hit that like button, you guys. I'm kind of disappointed right now that nobody's hitting that like button. All right? Very few of you are hitting it. Hit that like button on your way in and subscribe if you haven't already, okay? Zamer. Okay. Hey, Savannah. The list is open, Savannah. When I start doing readings, going down the list, I think you're early enough to have your name on the list. Hello, Fernando. Okay. All right. So if you're new here, the way it works is the first 5 people who get on the list who have not had a reading in the last 3 weeks, you will get a reading. But I'm going to do a collective reading first when I get ready to get started on that. And then we will start going down the list. So you'll have to wait your turn. Everybody gets the same consideration, but you'll have to wait your turn. So this space calls for patience. All right. All right. So, and watch the comments, because CD and Blessings, they update you about what's going on. All right. Hit that like button. Get those. I got 25 people in the room. I don't have enough likes to match that. All right. Share the live. Okay. Share the live. We're going to go ahead. We're at the 7-minute mark. We're going to go ahead and start the collective reading. All right. We're going to see what does the spirit realm have for the collective tonight. All right. What do we have for the collective? What would you have the collective to know? Now, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Everything isn't for everybody, okay? I am happy to be here tonight. If you are happy to be here, give me some fire emojis, some heart emojis, some emojis, okay? If you're happy to be here. I am excited about tonight. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, that subscribe, and that share, okay? Hit that like, that subscribe, and that share. We are clearing the energy, infusing fresh energy. All right, infusing fresh energy, calling in love, truth, and authenticity. Okay, hit that like button. Hello, Reagan. All right. Okay, Teacher Godness. Good luck, babe. All right. Hello, Sanetti. All right. Okay. Natural DeLuna, have you had a reading in the last 3 weeks? Thank you, Fernando, for the fire emojis and the hearts. All right, you guys. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, okay? Hit that like. Double tap. Something. All right. All right. Let's see. Thank you, Kavita, for the like, share, and subscribe. Savannah for the hearts. Natural DeLuna for the hearts. Okay, Mona Lisa for the hearts. I appreciate you guys. Scarlett, I'm not sure if the list is full or not. CD is keeping up with the list, so watch CD's comments. She will tell you whether or not you're on the list. All right, Natural DeLuna. Okay, we're gonna see. Okay. What would you have the collective to know? If I miss your comments, guys, it's because I am tapped in, so I will check in with you guys in a minute, okay? I am here every Sunday and Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central. I'm also here every first and third Friday for members VIP night, okay? So if you want to be a part of VIP night on first and third Fridays, you definitely want to become a member, okay? We have a great time, a wonderful, wonderful time. If you're here and you're a member and you have fun on VIP nights, go ahead and put some fire emojis in the comments, okay? If you come on members only night or members VIP night, because it's open to everyone, but members get priority on VIP night. It's only $2.99 a month to join, okay? So, okay. We started out with a tower that broke up a happy home here, okay? Yeah, we started out with a tower that really broke up a happy home. It was a lot of ups and downs there. Everything was unpredictable for a while. Okay. But then good fortune came in. And there was forgiveness and moving forward. You had to leave this situation. You had to leave home and go on about your life, even though you were being discredited here. Okay. You were being discredited, and there was just a lot of talk around your situation here, all right? You were dealing with someone who was very overreactive and jealous and moody, and you felt abandoned. You had to escape this situation, walk away and leave it behind, okay? And this was a terrible disappointment for you, because you really, really believed that this was going to be something stable and truly loving for you, okay? This person came in with Knight of Cups energy and offered you 10 of Cups, promises, but none of those cups were full, okay? And they misused their power. They manipulated, okay? And there's a lot of emotional control in this situation, all right? But you are moving on now. Here's the 9 of Cups. You had to digress a little bit, but you're moving on, becoming more emotionally stable, just finding contentment with this Knight of Wands energy here, okay? So this is okay, this is somebody who's energetic and passionate, okay, and fearless. Not yet king status, but getting there. This is someone that you can grow with, okay? Someone that you can grow with, all right? Yeah, this is somebody that you can actually communicate with in a way that there's not a lot of conflict. All right. You guys know how to agree to disagree, and there's no, one side to your disagreements. All right. There's mental clarity here. Okay. Yeah, because you were sick and tired of the other person. They disagreed about everything. There was always conflict, and they were in competition with you. But you are over that, okay? All right. It's possible that you are still facing conflict with that person. They are not completely out of the picture here. Okay? And it causes you to at times be very unmotivated to do life the way you want to do it, okay? And it's bringing in conflict with this Knight of Wands, who came to bring you energetic passion. Hey, Deborah. All right. So you're definitely going to have to work through that situation. All right. Yeah, you just got to be persistent and have courage, okay? You're dealing with a lot of pessimism and not really drawing boundaries here. So it's really testing your faith. All right. So you've got to draw boundaries with that old person and really get that's what I'm saying. You're in between both of them. You're caught in the middle here. So you've really got to draw boundaries with that old person. It's like you're dealing with a lot of fear, bottom of the deck energy with the moon card. This is a lot of fear and anxiety. Even though you know what to do, you're just really haven't been able to make that move. Okay? So you're going to have to figure out a way to move on from that old person energetically and physically, because they are not good people. At least not for you. There's just more disappointment here. More disappointment because that person is very emotionally immature. All right. Hey, little Smiley from Cancun. All right. Yeah, because this has your Empress energy completely blocked here. Okay. Yeah. You're still indecisive. So your breakthrough comes with making a decision. That's it. Whatever you decide, you can have left or you can have right. You can have window number 1 or window number 2. Left and window number 1 is this person who was aggressive and overbearing and not loving. Or you can have someone who you can grow with, someone who's a great communicator, okay? Or you can stay between them both and just go off the rails, okay? But that is your collective reading. It's time to make a decision, all right? Time to make a decision. All right, you guys. If that reading resonated with you, go ahead and give me some hearts, okay? If that resonated with you, give me some hearts. If you're enjoying the live, give me some fire emojis, okay? All right. If that resonated with you, give me some hearts. You're very welcome, Kavita. All right. Kavita, that was a collective reading. And it's time for your personal reading. Are you ready? Let me clear the energy from that reading. So if you're new here, I do this after every reading. I clear the energy so that I can infuse the next reading with, hey, Deborah, with new energy, okay? All right. Did everyone remember to hit that like button? Did you remember to share the live as well? You can share it via text message or email with a close friend or family member, or you can share it on your social media if you care to, okay? But share the live and hit that like button. Hey, Robert. All right. Okay. We are working our way down the list. Kavita, are you still here? If you are, it's time for your personal reading. Go ahead and give me your pronouns. Are you she, her? And what is your question? You get one question and one answer. Okay? All right. So if you need a follow-up, you can book personal readings. The link for that is in the description box. All right? Hit that like and subscribe. Okay, let me go back and say hello to everyone while I wait on Kavita's question. All right, I said hi to Sanetta. I think I said hi to Scarlett. Okay, hey, Himanshi, welcome. Innovet, hello. Jack, hi. Kalpakli, hello. Okay. I already said hi to Smiley. Hey, Sandra. Welcome, love. Okay. Let's see. I don't think I missed anyone. Robert, I think CD answered you right there. All right. So, Kavita, Are you still here? Hit that like and subscribe, you guys. Share the live, okay? Your thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. You're welcome, Robert. Okay, Kavita, what is your question? And are you she, her? Do you go by she? And what is the question that you would like answered for your reading, okay? Are you guys planning to have a good week? I have decided I'm going to be very intentional about having a good week. Okay? Very intentional. 222. Just came up when I said that. And I have been seeing I've been seeing several angel numbers regularly throughout the day. You want to know what does Pranev feel for Kavita? Okay. Let's ask the cards. What does Pranev feel? I want you to take a couple of deep breaths with me, okay? All right. Infusing the cards with love, truth, and authenticity. Kavita, have you been in contact with him? Kavita, if I miss your questions, you guys, it's because I am tapped into the reading. Hello, AKO1. Let's see. Yes. Have you been talking to him? Have you been seeing him? Or is he gone? Well, let me just start reading because I can see this about to be one of them nights and I don't have it today. All right. I think we probably got a lag in the... You guys hit that like and subscribe on your way in. Equalizer, the better question is, do you believe in him? It doesn't matter if I do. That's for you to figure out for yourself. Wow. This has been very draining for you. You don't set boundaries with him, so he's always doing things he has to apologize for. He just does what he wants without concern. This has you feeling very hopeless here. But he's not, and you have the chasing card. He's not, the reason I asked you if you were in no contact with him, because the first thing I felt is apathy, like no feelings at all. And this is causing you a lot of hopelessness, but he is not confused. You're confused. You're chasing. This is toxicity at its finest. But he literally doesn't feel it. I'm literally not feeling anything except maybe, yeah, here's exhaustion and burnt out again. That was the first card that came out. This is your call to go on a healing journey, hon. He doesn't feel anything. I literally get no feelings from him. And he doesn't pretend. Yeah, you've been trying and trying and trying to get him to talk to you. But it's deeper than you. Okay? This is not your person. Again, this is draining you. This is the third card that has said that. All right? And it's causing you anxiety, lots of confusion here. Yeah, you're just chasing. He did give you thrills at one time. And you were creating a lot of what you thought were good memories. Okay? But you felt like it was challenging but worth it, but it's not. He's unable to express his feelings because he doesn't have any. His heart is closed. So it's time to go on the healing journey and really let that go, hon. There is someone better for you. All right. That didn't take long to get to because I could feel his apathy right off the bat. That's why I'm like, she can't be talking to him, because if people who really want to talk to you, or who want to be around you, they have some sort of feelings, even if it's bad ones. Okay. But that is your reading, love. Now, let me just say, if you're new here, I don't like to hurt people's feelings, but I can't tell you what you want to hear. I can only tell you what I see, okay? I use tarot cards, oracle cards that I make and infuse with my energy, okay? But I only use them to help me preserve my gift and to keep me rolling so that I don't have to work so hard to get through the portals, okay? And but I am a seer. I'm not necessarily really a tarot reader. I'm a seer, but I use these tools to help me navigate quicker through the spiritual realm, and also to give you a visual of what I see, because you can't see what I see. This helps you to see what I see in your own way. Okay? All right, hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Next, we have Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa, you ready, sweetheart? If you're enjoying the live, give me some fire emojis, some heart emojis, some emojis, whatever's your favorite emoji. All right, Mona Lisa. Kavita, he doesn't feel anything. He doesn't feel love. He doesn't feel hate. He feels nothing. Okay? I'm sorry to say it that bluntly, but you asked, okay? I know that hurts. I can sense that this is bringing you a lot of, despair. But there are better ways to live, okay? And you don't have to live it chasing someone or hoping for someone who doesn't show you that they love you. Okay? There is life in love. There is not this pain that people talk about, that love hurts. It does not have to, and it should not. Okay? That's something human beings have invented so they don't have to evolve and be better humans to each other. but it does not take a lot of energy to be a decent human being. Okay? All right. I am waiting to hear Mona Lisa's question, or read Mona Lisa's question. All right, I have cleared the energy, Mona Lisa. So when your question comes through, we will get started with your reading. 2222. My goodness. Okay, so while I wait on Mona Lisa's question, Mona Lisa, what would you like to know? You get one question and one answer, okay? I took my niece. You want to know if your foundation is solid? What are you building? Okay. All right, Kavita. I'm wishing you all the best, love, okay? I took my niece out to brunch the other day, and our brunch came to $22.20, okay? And so the lady went and took and ran the card, and she brought it back. And you know how at the bottom, they give you choices for gratuity, okay, or tips you want to leave. And the choices were $3.33, $4.44, or $5.55. So it was 222-333-444-555, all on one ticket, okay? And that was the day after the live. So I knew that we were in alignment, and it's been that way ever since. Okay, Mona Lisa, so you want to ask if you're if you're on a solid foundation in life. All right. Take a couple deep breaths with me, okay? Let's see if we can find your energy signature. Okay. All right, Mona, let's see what we got for you, love. You are a very innovative person with a lot of potential and a growth mindset. You are a genius here, okay? Let's see what we got. Stop and reflect. Pause in your journey to appreciate how far you've come and where you're headed. So yes, it looks like you're starting out really well here. However, your chef is in reverse, which means that all these genius ideas and this innovation that you have, you are not really being proficient or efficient, or you're not really cooking those up, right? You're not really, you're not really like applying it the right way. Is this correct? I will be asking you questions throughout your reading to make sure that I'm tapped into the right energy signature and that we are getting the answers that you need, okay? So Mona Lisa, is this correct? Also, you have the musician card. You are either a musician or you are someone who is very creative and very passionate, very soulful, okay? And you are a good steward over the things that you care about, all right? And are you possibly a waiter? I'm not getting that energy too much, but you're definitely a good steward over the things you care about, okay? Yes, I can see that here. You say you're letting God order your steps. Yes, you are approaching things with a very innocent and from like a childlike perspective, being vulnerable. But this is another card that's saying there's growth here. Okay. But with this chef card in reverse, there's definitely something that has been calling you, but you don't have the life or the strength to put it forward. Okay. Is there a caregiver? Okay. Yeah. You're a very objective person. Okay, you're not someone who is like flighty. Okay. But that's why you're kind of wondering if you're on the right foundation, because things aren't moving the way you want them to. Is this true? Yeah. It's as if you feel like you don't have as much control. And are you wondering if God is really hearing you? Hey, Boss Dog, good to see you too. Are you wondering if God is really hearing you? There's something with this authority, this sovereign in reverse. Okay. Yeah, are you unhappy with your work as well? Who's moving ungrateful? What did I miss? Let me go back. I'm probably missing some of your comments. No, I didn't miss anything. Guys, if they're moving, hold on a minute. Yeah, there's something off here though. There's definitely something off. Is this somebody that you work with or work for that's not really a good authority figure or a good... Yeah, this is... Okay. Is there somebody that you work with or work for who is very kind of chaotic? Okay, not a good worker, and doesn't really have like control of themselves. All right, not a good communicator at all. You guys hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already, and share the live. Mona? Yes, okay. So that's what I'm seeing. Do you guys bump heads a lot? Because you're very different from him. Like I said, you're very level-headed here. Okay? And you know how to navigate situations calmly. Okay? But they don't. So are you like bumping heads with them? Yeah, you guys are out of step, definitely out of harmony. Okay, you complement each other. Even though they're chaotic and not as together as you, and not as hard of a worker as you. What am I missing? Because this person is definitely a transgressor here. Okay. And this is saying there's disharmony. I don't know who we talking about, love. That's what I'm asking you. It looks like it's a coworker. Either somebody you work with or somebody you work for. Yeah, they're in the shadows. That's probably why you don't know who it is. But okay, to get back to your original question, you asked if you were on a good foundation. Right? But now you're telling me you're retired, you're a caregiver, you're with somebody who compliments you. What foundation are we talking about here? Because you said in life, that could be anything. You guys hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Yes. Yes, what? Hey, Sujita. You guys hit that like and subscribe on your way in, okay? Blessing CD, how y'all holding up? Okay, well, I'm reading you and your reading is coming out opposite of what you're telling me, though. So is this a second person in your life? I mean, there's somebody here that ain't right. You got the shadow walker and the madman. And I know I'm tapped into the right energy. Okay. Yeah, it is interesting. Only you and your husband. Okay. You guys hit that like and subscribe. Are you sharing the live? Did you share the live? Yeah, I'm seeing the same thing. I pulled another deck and I'm seeing the same thing. This is a mixed on one hand, we got things that are solid, that are firm. Okay, we've got acceptance. We've got, no baggage. We've got movement. We've got growth. And then on the other hand, there's this madman energy. All right, there's this deception. The same as that shadow card that came out. Okay, sneakiness. All right, so that is your reading. Your foundation is as firm as you believe it is, I guess. All right, you guys, hit that like and subscribe on your way in. Who's next, CD? Thank you for the fire emojis, Fernando. You've been lighting up the comments. Let me go back and say hello to everyone I missed. Let's see, what did I miss? Kavita said bye. Dang, we got a lot of deleted messages here. Wow. Hey, Sanjoy. Hey, first and last. Okay. The second coming, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Because they coming for you. You can't come in here being mean to me. You see these eyes? They are lit up. What you gonna do when they come for you? Hey, Delaney. Welcome back, love. Hey, Brianna. Thank you. I would tell y'all the secret of this hair wrap. I don't know if I should or not because it's cute. And if I tell y'all the secret, okay, Savannah, we're getting to you next. If I tell y'all the secret, y'all might not think it's as cute. If I tell y'all the secret, you're still gonna think it's cute. Yes, Shoei, you came to the right place. Oh man, you deleted the comment. That you're in the right place. All right. Have y'all noticed whenever there's cheating energy in the room, people be acting like they don't know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna stop playing with that right there. I ain't doing that no more. I learned my lesson on that one. I'm not gonna let nobody gaslight me no more. All right, waiting on Savannah's question. We clearing the energy from the last reading. All right, you guys, is everyone hitting that like button on your way in? It's everyone subscribing who has not subscribed yet. Okay. I am waiting on Savannah's question. Did anybody share the live? Okay. Write share in the comments if you shared. Progression in your life. Okay, let's ask the cards. Take a couple deep breaths with me, Savannah. Okay. Career and friendships. Let's see what the cards say. Yeah, have you been dealing with a lot with that? Kind of like in burnout, trying to make the right choices and in information overload because of some deep wounds that you faced. You went into isolation, kind of withdrew. Some painful endings here. Is this true? It messed with your confidence. Been there for a while, okay. But you're a very hardworking person, very productive. You know, you're very good with routine and responsibility. Is that right? You just have a lot of lack of support. Yeah, you just have a lot of lack of support. You're off balance. Who is this King of Pentacles in reverse? Somebody who's very greedy and overindulgent. Somebody who triggers you. Okay. Causes conflict. Who is this person? Well, you're still carrying the burden from that. Yeah, you've gone into straight introversion here. Yeah, all of your feminine energy is reversed. A lot of fear and anxiety. But I do see a tower moment coming in. You're just really having trouble with your feelings. A lot of distrust of self here. Are we looking at a change soon? Feel the tower energy, yeah. But it's actually in reverse, so that's good. All right. This is your heart song. You're actually going to start being infused with new energy in your heart. Your beauty, your charm, like all of your grace is coming back. Okay. Clarify this card for me. Clarify this card. Oh, thank you. So this is an end to your stress coming in. It's actually like you're going to get like this energetic epiphany, right? And you're going to start to see your own beauty again. And you're going to walk away from all the stress that you've been building up within yourself and get closure. Okay? Lots of just putting all that old energy behind. All right? Getting new information and new ways of being here. Yeah, no longer holding on or obsessing over all the craziness. That's what I was just saying. Realizations, epiphanies. Okay? This is what's going to happen. You're about to get a real awakening. You see this? See all this energy in this bulb right here? You see all this energy in this heart right here? This is heart. This is brain-heart coherence. Okay? Definitely, yes. Finding self-awareness. This is a new awakening here. Brain-heart coherence. I love this for you. Okay. Yeah, all the hopelessness is disappearing. I love this. It's disappearing. Let's pull one more card. Open doors. You have many options, so take your time to choose what is right. There's some doors about to open for you, Miss Ma'am. I love this for you. Okay? On the other side, it says making plans. Chart your course with intention. The future is yours to design and navigate. All right, so Jack Daniels on a stick. I dropped them cards. It's a huge deck though, so I tried to pick up the whole thing without grabbing the back of it. It'll be all right. This is a huge deck. Let's pull a card to see if it'll give us a time. Sometimes your spirit team don't give you a time because they want you to focus on the healing. This says this month. So, hey, Noah. So we only have a few days left in the month. I mean, we just had a new moon. So that's probably when you started feeling the energy shift. So, yeah. All right. So that is your reading, Miss Ma'am. CD, who's next, love? Hey, Sam. You're very welcome, Savannah. Very welcome. Fernando. All right, if you're enjoying the live, you guys, go ahead and give me some emojis. Some thumbs up, some love. Okay. Hit that like and subscribe. Share the live. All right. Brianna, you still here? Sam, you off topic, so I won't be answering that question. Y'all didn't have to time him out. Let him comment, but I wasn't going to be answering that. Let him comment, y'all. Remember, we trying to get these views up. So the more they comment, the more they'll push out the live. Hey, Acid. Ain't nothing up. What's up with you? Just doing a little tarot read. Oh yeah, you guys can leave super chats and super stickers. Bless the reader, okay? If you are being blessed by the live, you can bless the reader. Super chats are not very expensive. Also, you can join the membership. Memberships are only $2.99 a month. So with $3, you can join the membership today, okay? Members only lives are lit. Y'all be missing them, honey. Well, they're not members only, but they are member priority. And the perks that the members get are huge for $3 a month. Trust me. So y'all definitely want to bless yourselves with a membership. Okay. All right, you guys. Leave super chats and super stickers. Super chats and super stickers. Bless the reader. While I pick up my cards. Okay. We got 31 likes. Can we get to 40? Can we get to 40? Okay, yes. Christ is King, Acid. Amen. Would you rather buy a burrito? That's your right, love. You ain't hurting me. That $3 ain't gonna kill me. Trust me. Yeah, buy your burrito, baby. Matter of fact, buy the whole block of burrito. Buy everybody and their mama a burrito. to. Yeah, y'all funny, man. Can we get to 40 likes? Can we get to 40 likes? Delaney, I'm not sure. Can you get to the you can collapse the live and there should be a join button along the it should be for you if you're a subscriber. It should be subscribe plus. It may say it'll either say join or subscribe plus right along. Thank you, Sandra. Appreciate you, love. Look at you. I'm giving you a heart and a like on that. Thank you. But it'll be right along the line where you leave the thumbs up, and where you leave the like, that line that says share and all of that. That's where you join. All right. All right, Sandra, I appreciate you. Fernando, did you put your question in the comments, sweetheart? It's your turn, I think. Yeah. Sandra, always looking out for your girl. Sandra is leading by example. So the rest of you will understand that it's okay to bless the reader. Okay. Is Brittany still in the room? I was going to tell her the secret of my head wrap. But if she ain't here, I won't be divulging my secrets. Oh. Fernando, it's time for your reading, love. Do you want a reading? Can we get to 40 likes, you guys? Who didn't hit that like button yet? If you're enjoying the live, go ahead and give me some heart emojis, some fire emojis. Thank you, blessings. Okay, so you want to know if so you get one question. Do you want to know about your luck, or do you want to know if well, I don't really do luck readings, but I can tell you if your spirit team can tell me if you're on the right path, or I can tell you if the people in your life are being fake, or who's close to you or whatever. Thank you for the fire emojis, Delaney. Let me know when you when you figure out the membership. Let me know. Well, it should let me know when you join. Your name will turn green, I think. So, Fernando, which one do you want, love? You want to know about your friends, or you want to know if you're on the right path? You guys, did you share the live? Okay, you want to know if you're on the right path. Gotcha. And who knows, your spirit team may reveal something about your friends within that reading, okay? You guys can definitely save the live as well. CD does come back and post the timestamps in the comment section. So if you got a reading tonight, you'll be able to come back later and click on the timestamps in the comment section to go to your reading, save the live, okay? So you'll have it. All right. Or if you just enjoyed the live, you can save it. Okay? Because we did have that collective reading as well. All right, Fernando, take a couple of deep breaths with me, okay? You've been trying really hard. So this is why you're worried about the people in your life. You've had a lot of betrayal. And it's caused you to be stagnant. Is this right? Yeah. Just disappointed. But now you're in a place of like feeling kind of disconnected, but you're at the same time, you're really starting to think deeply and reevaluate things. And really trying to either save money or figure out how you can save money. You're kind of trapped by negative thoughts, though. Okay. Clarify this. So this is a mystery. Okay, I see now. Yeah, lots of scattered energy here. Gee whiz. Yeah, lots of scattered energy, just being kind of impulsive as well. And are you starting to lose faith here? Hey, Sam. Didn't I say hey to you already? Are you starting to lose faith here? Yeah. You ain't gonna like what I'm about to say, but I just keep hearing the word discipline. That's what your spirit team keeps telling me. Yeah. It's all connected to like a negative mindset. Being very distracted. Okay? It's like you know the importance and value of what you offer and what you have, but the distractions are clouding your judgment and keeping you from moving past what it is you've been feeling that's holding you back here. Okay? This is all mental stuckness that's only going to take place through discipline. And I stress this sometimes, okay? Because yeah, things are just unstable right now and it's affecting everything. Okay? And you know, you're real with yourself for the most part. You know, you're willing to come clean. It's just that, yeah, when you're disciplined and focused, your divine masculine energy is very strong because you naturally have emperor energy, which makes you somebody who's, you know, kind of boss status, a real leader, somebody who's grounded, stable, you know, father figure or authority figure, right? But you've been out of balance. So I was talking to them about this last week. What we call discipline is really just how we practice life. So we all have discipline. It's just what we're practicing, what we're doing in our day to day. Everything that you do, some people call it a routine, but it's really practice. Okay, you're practicing life. So you've got to implement different practices to get yourself to start to shift your mind. Okay, sometimes you have to put the cart before the horse. You know, you do change your frequency energetically through your subconscious, but a lot of things, if you've noticed, when you're working with your hands, right, you kind of zone out when you're doing mundane tasks with your hands. Okay, kind of just do them automatically. It's the same way sometimes when you put into practice different elements in your life, then your subconscious mind shift in. And it's kind of like when you're driving. You've been driving for so long, sometimes you can be driving and space out and be down the road somewhere where you wouldn't meant to be. Because this is family connection here. Once you do that, when you really get out of your head and really start to focus, just find one thing to focus on. You don't have to try to focus on everything at once. One thing. It could be your weight. It could be some project that you've been wanting to work on. It could be one relationship that you've been wanting to fix. But find one thing to focus on, and it'll balance things out for you. Okay? Let's see what I'm missing here. Hey, Jake. Jesus loves you too, love. Yes, God is good, Fernando. All right. Okay. So that is your reading, love. But you do have Emperor energy, so it's just a matter of tapping into that. So here is, and like I say, you can come back and watch this, or you can write it down right now, or you can do both. But here is something that you can tell yourself, while you're grooming, washing your face, shaving, getting dressed, whatever, just part of your daily routine, is you can say, I am an emperor. I am a leader. Okay. And the first person I lead is myself, and I do it well. I am an emperor. I am a leader. The first person I lead is myself, and I do it well. I am an emperor. I am a leader. The first person I lead is myself, and I do it well. Just keep repeating that a few times while you're, going about your day to day. And you'll shift the energy through your movement and through those words. And it'll just become second nature that your thoughts will shift with that. And you will begin to act that out unconsciously. It'll just become a part of who you are, okay? All right, that is your reading, love. That is what your spirit team had for you today. We're 5 likes away from 40, you guys. Can we share the live? Can we share the live so we can get to 40? CD, is there anyone else? You're very welcome, Fernando. Is there anyone else left on the list? You guys can definitely donate super chats and also become members. And you can actually gift memberships. So if you wanted to, that would help me out a lot. That helps out the channel greatly. And it gets people in on the fun. Every first and third Friday, members night are lit, y'all. Y'all, if you come to members nights on Fridays and you put them fire emojis if you enjoy yourselves, okay? Give me them fire emojis if you've been having fun, because I have a great time. All right. Natural DeLuna, it's your turn, sweetheart. Go ahead and put your question in the comments for me, okay? Am I missing a deck? Oh, no. Okay. I put that one in the wrong place. I was fixing to say. General, please. What the universe want me to know right now? She, her. Okay. All right. You guys share the live, okay? Share the live and hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you are being blessed, please go ahead and bless the reader with a super sticker or a super chat, okay? All right. Natural DeLuna. Let me clear the energy here, all right? We're making good time tonight, ain't we, CD? And blessings. We're making good time, y'all. All right. Yes, blessings they would. Absolutely. Hello, Tommy 3. Yeah, if you leave a super chat, you can get a reading. It has to be $5 at least, because we're making good enough time for me to be able to put you in. But if you leave a super chat of $5 at least $5, then we'll put you on the list, okay? Since we are on good time, we are making good time, okay? Otherwise, come back Wednesday, 6 p.m. Central Time. All right, DeLuna. Take a couple deep breaths with me, okay? Hey, Amir. Wow. Oh, Jesus. It just looks like you just started facing challenges and competition and just having to always defend yourself here. And you just came to a place where you were ready to progress. So you had to leave a situation that was causing you to play small. Okay. And just placing obstacles in the way of your long-term goals. You were just misaligned and had to leave this situation. It looks like broken family, a broken connection. You say, yes, you did? Yeah. Okay. Is this your energy or someone else, this Knight of Pentacles, someone who's a hard worker and quite conservative here? Okay. So is this a lover that you have in your life? Someone who's a hard worker? Just a lot of routine? Very productive person? Okay, I'm getting a lot of too many cards now. Was there somebody who is very responsible and a hard worker who was trying to date you or something like that? Because I'm getting this is a person, this is not you. But your fear of abandonment got in the way of you guys. Your ex-husband. So is this who you had to leave behind? Do you still miss him? Okay. Is there someone new trying to date you? Because I see two men here. Not that you know of. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I do see the ex-husband. This is the devil card. But this is somebody else here. This Knight of Pentacles, he's upright. Okay? And this is somebody that you walked away from. I get it's possibly because you maybe chose the ex-husband instead, or this is somebody that you did not know was interested in you when you left. Okay? But this person is your lover. And they're meant to bring very positive, loving, warm energy into your life. Okay? And this is how they feel about you as well. They feel like you're very warm and positive. Okay? And you make them happy. Do you know who that could be? Yeah, this came out earlier. This Two of Cups reversed. Yeah, this is a breakup here. But this is not the husband breakup that I'm seeing. Hold on, let me go over here. Yeah, they are missing you. They wanted to start a family with you. You took away a lot of their boredom. Okay, CD. Yeah, you took away, they felt very empty and hollow before you came around. You fulfilled a fantasy and a daydream for them. Okay? Okay, so this could be someone that's coming in, okay? Yeah. But this is definitely a lover. Okay, this is definitely a partnership. This is alignment. This is the strength of two together. This is somebody who wants to make a family with you. This is somebody whose fantasies and daydreams you fulfill. Okay? Tell me more about this person. Yeah, this is somebody that's definitely been a secret admirer of yours for a long time. Okay? But they're ready to come out. They're ready to come out of the cold. Yeah, they've been hiding themselves for a hot minute. It's possibly somebody you come in contact with every day. Hey, Gen Xy. Yeah. Let me pull a couple more cards here. Yeah. This is somebody who they're really just afraid to approach you because they think you're so great. They don't really know what to do. Yeah, they think you're lighthearted. They think you're lighthearted, somebody that just brings them healing. See this blowing a kiss card? Oh yeah, they admire you so much. They want to give you unconditional love and affection. They want to show you what a fair and loving partnership looks like. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I like this mind. Yeah, they want to start a new beginning. They want to help you put that old stuff away. This is a connection that will give you rebirth. Okay? When can we expect to meet Mr. Man? See if it'll give us a timeline. Oh, it'll be just over a year, so you probably got to go on a healing journey. But it's in progress now. Okay, are you on a healing journey? Because this is somebody you'll have to be healed in order to make this connection work. You don't want to go into something like this. You say yes. Okay, wonderful. Yes, okay. So this is saying it's in progress now. It'll be a little over a year before you meet them, okay? But this is your second chance at love. I love this for you. Yeah. This is your second chance at love. Yeah. And you like you're a working man too, don't you? This is a working man. He's very responsible. But he's a knight, so that means he's not he's somebody that you can grow with. He's possibly maybe in his 30s, early 40s. How old are you? $44. Okay. Yeah. He's in your age range. He may be a little younger than you. Okay. So that's your reading, Miss Ma'am. You just stay on your healing journey, focus on yourself, and be ready sometime late next summer. You probably be done forgot about him by then, and then boom, he'll be in your face. You know what I mean? He's admiring you from afar, though. He's trying to get his ducks in a row because he like you so much. He don't want to come lacking. All right? You're very welcome, love. Very, very welcome. I'm glad you got out of that situation, too. I'm very proud of you. After 29 years. Yeah. You saved yourself and your soul. All right, you guys, if you're enjoying the live, give me some. Yes, you're very welcome. CD, if anybody else wants to get on the list for a super chat. Thank you, Joyce. I appreciate that. If you want to leave a super chat and get a reading, you have to leave $5 at least, and you get one question. I'll be happy to do that. All right, so the list is finished for now. Okay, you're enjoying the live. Leave some emojis. Give me some hearts. Give me some fire. Okay. Okay. Can we get to 40 likes? Who did everybody hit the thank you for the hearts, blessings. Did you guys hit the thumbs up on the way in? Did you subscribe? Okay, we're going to start story time here in a minute. All right. If you want to bless the reader, please go ahead and do so. I'm the reader. In case y'all don't know who I'm talking about. Bless the reader. Leave a super chat. And don't forget, members, only $3 a month. And it's so worth it. Make sure you share the live, okay? And if you got a reading tonight, don't forget to save it. You save it right now, actually, I think. If you can't, as soon as the live is over, save it. And also leave comments, okay? Leave comments on the live afterwards. Later, CD is going to put the timestamps in the comment section, so you'll be able to go to your reading. Just remember what order your reading was in, okay? All right, you guys. So I got 12 people in the room. Who's ready for story time? Who's ready for story time? Raise your hand. Daphne, Sandra, y'all here? Erica? I think Erica might be working. Missing my people. Delaney is still here. Yay. I'm missing my people. Okay, Daphne said I'm here. Sandra, okay, great. I'll be missing y'all. Okay. All right. Then Luna says she ready. I'm gonna clear the energy for the night. All right. I had such a great date day. Hey, Pooja. Delaney's ready to hear the story. I had such a date day with a great date day with my love. We just chilled on the couch. We grabbed some food and we just chilled on the couch. And when he got here, I was watching Nero Knowledge. You guys know that I've been telling y'all about his channel. I hadn't watched him in a minute, but I've just been led to go check out some of his videos that I've missed. So I was watching him with my lover. This is not story time. This is just me rambling until see if we can get to 40 likes, okay? But anyway, I was watching that, and when he came over, and he's pretty cool. He knows I go through, I have two sides of my brain, and there are times when I just want to be silent, like nothing ever going on. No noise, no TV, no radio, no nothing, just me, But then there are times when I need, I'm so hungry for knowledge and, things that tap my mind spiritually and my intellect, ooh. So that's why I was watching Nero Knowledge. But also, I have those times where my brain just wants to turn off. And the best way to turn off your brain is to turn on the TV. Okay? So, and one of the shows that I watch to turn my brain off is Love Island. Oh, the drama. Okay. So, anyway, I gave him a choice of which one he wanted to watch once we got back from eating our food, and he couldn't pick. So I picked Love Island for him. And I'm sitting there talking the whole way through and telling him about, oh yes, she messy, and oh, that one right there, she be off the rails, anger issues. Okay, so yeah, and he's sitting there pretending like he's so into it. Wasn't none of it. He just indulges me. I don't know why he does that, but I appreciate it. Anyway, but that was fun. So yeah, it is. So I watched I watched last season. That was my favorite one, the one that had Serena and Cordell, and what's her name, Janae. Those are my favorites. But the one I'm watching now, they're okay. But I'm telling you, it's a couple of chicks on there. When I say they be off the rails, they be off the rails. So, but yeah, it's just a fun little way to turn your brain off. I need to tag y'all tag Love Island so they can give me an endorsement. All right, so story time. I think a few of you have been here when I've talked about my mom being a seer, right? And my mom being a way more powerful seer than I am. I noticed that my gift is growing, right? And I noticed that when she passed, I felt this surge of energy. Same love for 90 Day Fiance, Delaney? I've never watched that. I think I tried one time and it was just too absurd. Hunt for Love 90 Days. Yeah. Um, but yeah, so I felt this surge of energy when she passed, and I felt like I was being infused with the energy from her gift, right? But I kind of told myself, no, like, surely that's not possible. And when I decided to live out loud and go full force and head on with using my gift and coming into the tarot space, I was reminded of that energy surge, right? And so I accepted it, and I told Mom, I was like, with your energy combined with mine, I can help so many people, because imagine you being the most prolific seer that I've ever seen. And I've seen a bunch because she's one. So she's been around them. You know, my grandmother was one. My grandmother was powerful, but she wasn't as powerful as my mother. Okay. So I accepted it. And each and every time I do a reading, whether it be here or whether it be in personal readings, I notice it especially in personal readings. The one that I did Friday, that was so easy and effortless. It almost scared me. And I told my client, I was like, are you sure do you feel like you got your money's worth? Because that, when I say that 30 minutes went by like that, and everything was just coming, and it was wild. I was blowing my own mind, y'all. I tell y'all, I still blow my own mind with this, okay? But my gift is getting stronger and stronger and stronger, all right? And it's to the point, like, I've always had visions. I've always had dreams, premonitions, astral travel, lucid dreaming, telepathy, like clairvoyance, clairaudience. But lately, y'all, I be up. I sleep 2-3 hours, and I be up, mind just open. And like the other night, I was just like, forget it. I'm up in here washing dishes and 3:00 in the morning. Okay. And I'm like, something's got to give. Like this. We got to compartmentalize. Talking to my spirit team, we got to compartmentalize, okay? And then I have been getting people reaching out who are not necessarily willing to pay me for my services. I have people who are attempting to trade, and they're not doing this forthright, okay? It's like they'll come for a reading, right? And they may pay or they may not. Well, this was before I really started charging people that I know, okay? But then they'll come back and they're like, oh, you want me to bring you something to eat? And I'm like, nah, I'm good. But it's like they're looking for a trade rather than just wanting to pay me, right? It's like some people will pay me one time and think that gets them in the door for unlimited readings. And over the past couple of days, it's been happening more and more. And I think when I did that reading where that person was being dishonest, I think that was last Sunday, where that person was being dishonest. And, after that spiritual attack, it started reminding me of mom. Okay. Now, my mother had a very severe illness. Okay. And it would cause her to sometimes be maladaptive to society. And she would sleep outside. She would have to go into like institutions and stuff. And so it was very difficult for her. Her life was very difficult. Even though she had this wonderful gift, she would allow herself, well, I won't say that because she was just sweet. So I'm not going to blame her. It's people. Remember I said earlier, it's not hard to be a decent human being. Okay. But she had friends that had been her friends since high school. All of them knew each other, but they weren't necessarily friendly to each other. None of them hung out together. They all only had the connection through my mom, right? And we're talking about at least a dozen people, male and female, okay? And they would bring my mom cigarettes and Coke, Coca-Cola, okay? Cigarettes and Coca-Cola, or cigarettes and Pepsi, or some kind of drink, right? And every time they came over, her name was Sandra, they called her San, okay? Every time they came over, it was always, what you see for me, San? What you see for me, San? San, what you see for me? Right? They never would come over and just be kind and just bring her something just for the sake of being nice to her. It was always them trying to get a reading from her. Okay. Can we get to 40 likes, you guys? And so I often wondered, did she notice that they weren't necessarily like doing things for her just because she's their friend? Because even if she never learned how to drive, okay, so she always needed a ride. She would either walk wherever she wanted to go, which she did most of the time, but some places it weren't safe to walk, so she would get a ride. And anytime she called them, no sooner than she got in the car, she's got to read them for the whole drive, you know. And hey, Wasabi from the UK, it was just difficult to watch, especially when she would go through her times, right, where, hit that like and subscribe on your way in, where she would be outside or she would be institutionalized, and none of them would come and see her or see about her, you know. And it just made me wonder, like, I often wondered, was she peeping game, basically? Was she understanding? Was she seeing what's happening here? Or was she wanted their love and their affection and their approval so much that she was willing to just basically expend her gift for what back then a pack of smokes was like $1 and something, $2 and something, maybe, you know, if that much, not more than $3. And, you know, a 6-pack of Coca-Cola. Like, I just don't think it's fair, and I don't think it's righteous. I think that if you're going to be someone's friend, be their friend. If you're going to offer them something, you know, respect, thank you, you know, courtesy, kindness in return should be enough, unless it's a service that you offer, right? I I don't I don't really want that life for myself. Okay? I struggled with whether or not to monetize my channel. I really did. I struggled with whether or not to monetize it, and I struggled for a while with whether or not to um, ask for super chats and stuff like that. And then I thought about my mother, who grew old, got sick, was sick for a while. None of them came to the hospital, and only one of those friends was at her funeral, I'm told. I couldn't be there, but because I got sick trying to take care of her, so I couldn't be at her funeral. But I'm told only one of those friends was at her funeral. So I'm not going out like that, y'all. Y'all still here? Who's still here? I'm not going out like that. And I don't think it's wrong. And I don't feel like I'm being greedy. You know, I'm not trying to take advantage of anyone. I'm not using my gift to make people dependent on me. So I'm hashing out my thoughts on live, y'all. So y'all help me out here. So, what are you guys' thoughts? I'm looking for feedback. Delaney, you said very valid. I just, I really want some honest feedback, okay? Because I'm not going to say, yeah, you feel like they weren't real friends. It makes me wonder, It really makes me wonder, because how can you never, you come to her house at least once a week, maybe 2 or 3 times. That, I think they liked her company and what she could do for them, because she was a vibe. My mom was a whole vibe now. Y'all think I'm funny and I be acting goofy and, Mom was a vibe, man. But yeah, that's what I think, CD. Yeah, my mama she was sweet, but she was feisty. She didn't play about nobody she loved. And she didn't hold grudges. She would cuss you out from here to Sunday. She would read you from here to Christmas. She was gonna cut this her right here. She was gonna cut you down and then offer you something to eat and build you back up. She never do that to me. She loved me unconditionally. My mom never judged me a day in my life for nothing. Only source of unconditional love that I ever saw in my life. And on top of that, I never heard my mom gossip about anyone. I never heard her tell her friends secrets, right? She didn't get, because they're coming for reading, so they're telling her secrets. I never heard her share what one had said with the other. She was always complimenting people, whether she knew them or not, man, woman, young, old, she loved to make people smile, make them happy. She loved to dance, right? Apparently she was quite the dancer back in the heyday, right? The Supremes didn't have nothing on her, all right, or whoever were the dancers of the day. So, but yeah, she was a complete vibe, Blessings, you said you relate. Your mom would make food for her friends and gatherings, and they took advantage and would get so mad that she got sick. Yeah, see, only a couple people came to check on her. Yeah, Delaney, not everyone, but it could happen. Yeah, it's wild. So when y'all hear me asking for super chats and stuff like that, it's not me being greedy, but the free readings aren't free. They cost me something, okay? They cost me a lot, all right? So yeah, I'm not gonna go crazy, and I'm not gonna go broke, and I'm not gonna die alone and wondering where my friends at because I'm just throwing around my gift and they just picking it up and catching it and not. So when people be offering me stuff, I'd be like, no, I'm good. Here's my booking site. Is that bad? Here's my booking site. Here's the link to my to book a reading. Oh goodness. Yeah, I mean, I do want to help people, and I do, right? Because if I wasn't helping people, I wouldn't be giving out free readings. And even when they pay for it, I'm helping them. So I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. That's all I'm gonna say about it. You say you feel similarly sometimes. You wire wrap jewelry, and people who are your friends just request and request. Child, you see these right here? I have a friend in New Hampshire. She makes jewelry. Y'all might have saw some of the other ones. Somebody asked me what's a scorpion. She also made this. She lives in New Hampshire. I pay her for the jewelry she makes me. Okay? No, it's not free for you. It costs you money and effort. Ain't nothing wrong with gifting people things, but every single time. Aunt Jemima was the tea back in the day, honey. Them cheekbones, honey. Aunt Jemima in that beautiful brown skin. You wish you could look like some Aunt Jemima. Aunt Jemima was the bee's knees. Y'all crazy. Talking about I look like Aunt Jemima. That ain't no insult to me. Shoot, they need to put me on a pancake box. I got my gorgeous wrap on. Wouldn't that be cute on a pancake box? Yes, she's taking it, honey. So y'all want to know the secret of this wrap? They ain't take her off of nothing. Her legacy remains. You know how I know? Because you called her name. Yeah. This is actually a skirt. It's one of them super long skirts. And yeah, so I called myself trying to do something with my hair, y'all. And my hair was like, girl, is you crazy? We don't do that around here. And I said, well, I thought we did. And they said, no, we don't do that around here. You're gonna have to try something else. But I didn't have time to try nothing else. So this is what we got. Y'all like and subscribe. Hit that like and subscribe on your way in. So this is what we got, y'all. But I did it cute though, didn't I? Came out cute. Cause I be knowing what I'm doing. When I want to be cute, I can. All right, who's here? Y'all still here? We made good time tonight, didn't we? Blessings, CD. Thank you, blessings. Y'all better learn how to do these wraps and stuff, honey, when you're having a bad hair day. Yeah, put you on a little makeup and wrap your hair. I kind of don't like the ones where they put the big bun right here. I don't know. I kind of don't like that. I think they do a t-shirt, like use a t-shirt to do that kind of wrap. I don't know. I kind of don't. I don't know what it is about it. It kind of reminds me of something like a satellite dish on the front of your head or something. I don't know. Okay, y'all. Well, that is story time. And we got through our readings quickly. I know normally my readings are a lot more detailed and they can typically go longer. But for some reason, the energy in the room was a lot different. And hey, Chidima, this Friday we're going to have our members live. I'll be back Wednesday, 6 p.m. Central, and then Friday we're back for our VIP night. So you will get to join that this time. So don't go ahead and put it in your phone. Wednesday, 6 p.m. Central, and Friday, 6 p.m. Central. Got to get there early so you can get your one card pull. Okay. So hey, Ren, welcome, sweetheart. Been missing you. You done missed it live, girl. 555-5555. Okay, yeah, girl. We are at the end. So if you haven't gotten your membership, you can go ahead and do that tonight. You can also come back. You've been very busy, Ren. I can understand that. Life be lifing sometimes. So, yeah, the energy was very different tonight. My, Daphne, you said it was definitely felt different. You were telling your boyfriend the same thing. You said it's Monday morning for you already? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what was going on. I probably need to put my finger on it so it doesn't keep happening, but I don't think it was just me, because y'all saw it too, right? Blessings, you say you saw it in my face. Well, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I just wasn't vibing. I wasn't vibing with them as much. Some of them, but yeah, a couple of the readings, like, okay. But yeah, there was a little bit of something off. And I know my gift is on because my eyes are light. So it wasn't me. But it was something. Okay, Blessings, you say it's fine because you felt it too. Teacher Gonaz, thank you for the flowers and the hearts and the bunny. Teacher Gonaz, you've been here all this time? You've been quiet? Oh, you back. Okay. Blessings, you said nope, it was them. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. You enjoy listening as a podcast. That's super cool. That's super cool. The last couple were nice, yeah. The last couple were much better. Much better. Ren, you say you don't know what's going on right now. Nothing. We just chilling. We about to be at 2 hours and we gonna roll out. I'm trying to get to 40 likes. Did you get that like on your way in? We'll probably get over 40 probably when people come back and watch it. We'll probably get over 40 then. So, all right, you guys. Well, that is, you gave your like. Okay, wonderful. That is story time. And that is our evening. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I know the vibe was different. Okay. I'm going to have to study on that. And see if we can shift the energy next time. Okay. Yeah. See if we can shift the energy. See if we can push back on that troll energy. Okay. Because I think some people come in here to troll me, to try to make it look like I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. And that I'm not real. Yeah. So I really don't have the patience. When my patience get thin, I used to try to push my way through that kind of stuff. I don't do that no more. So that's probably another thing y'all saw was me like, bump this. I ain't wasting my time here. Okay. So I have a great amount of patience for certain things, but I'm past the days of being used, manipulated, whatever. It's not my vibe no more. Okay. I'm not Daphne. But remember, I'm new to this space, so I'm still peeping people out. Okay. I'm still, you know, I'm sourcing and tracking and figuring out, okay, so this how this works and this how that works. And oh, I got 18 of y'all in the room. That's enough for me to make this announcement. Okay. um I am what they call a free spirit. Okay. And I am a person who loves to learn. I love to learn. I have gotten past the days where I learned through struggle. Okay. But I've always been a person who will seek out knowledge, seek out higher and better ways of being, whether that comes through struggle or not, right? Which means my life changes a lot. I change how I live a lot, okay? I personally remain the same because my personality is what it is. I do expect to evolve and grow within that. However, being the same way and doing the same things, I look, I applaud people. My sister has been on her job. She was on her job for 30, well, not the same job, but working for the same system for 30 years, hardly ever missed a day, did the same thing after work every day. I applaud people who can do that. I really do. I'm just not built that way. But if you notice that I'm doing different things at different points in time with this, just know that I'm being led by what helps me grow. Okay? And if you're a person who likes things the same, it may be a little shock to you when I say, oh, I'm going to be doing things this way, or I'm going to be adding this, or I'm going to be taking this away. Okay. So I want to kind of lay the groundwork now for you to understand that there are ebbs and flows to me and how I exist in the world. And so don't be shocked. Don't be alarmed. Don't hate me. Don't run away. If I switch things around or do something different, or you look up and I'm reading from a totally different place and, may have colored my hair purple or something. I don't know. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Just let me be me and I'm still going to come and show up as I do. Okay. All right. Does y'all get me? Okay, what am I missing? Rain, you said don't really need to care about them. They cannot define who you are, and I already know that. I appreciate that. You said you can't figure out the membership. Okay, are you able to go to my about page? Is the membership in the about page? It's going to be in the description box. There is a link for the membership in the description box. Can you get to that? Ren, you said don't say that. I love you as you are. I deserve the love. Thank you, sweetheart. Yes. Thank you, blessings. Okay, so hell yeah, I don't know about some purple hair. Hey, look, my hair white, so it'll take some purple. The little girl that up the road, she either keep purple hair or aqua color hair like this, or yeah, that's the only two colors I've seen. But she keep her hair with some color in it. So you say you see it in the description box, Delaney? Blessings is posting it here, but sometimes You can't click on stuff within the live sometimes. I don't know why. Whew. I need to find me some food. I ate today, but it's just little bitty stuff, so I got to get some real food in me. All right. So you guys remember to share the live. Delaney says she's going to check real quick. And invite people to the channel, okay? Tell people about it. Tell people about it. Daphne, did you hear back about that court thingy? Sam, why are they stuck on some KFC? You'll ask your boyfriend for help later. Okay. But yeah, you'll see the link for it in the description box after you get off the video. Persian Spanish chicken stew. That sounds good, I think. Hello. Persian. Oh, so you ain't here back yet? Okay. I'm technologically challenged too, girl. In Spanish. That sounds good, though. I bet those spices were on point. Seasonings. All right, guys. So, that's right, CD. We're going to be here Wednesday, 6 p.m. and Friday as well. So you guys go ahead and log that in your phone. Don't forget, you can come back later on and leave super thanks, or you can buy me a coffee. I'm actually going to be implementing something where if you join a particular membership on another site, not here on YouTube, you will be able to get a 30-minute reading for a very, very much lower cost if you sign up monthly. Okay, so once a month, you'll get a 30-minute reading at that lower cost. All right, so I'll be implementing that soon. I'll announce that. So you guys get ready, because a reading once a month can really help you get yourself, get some momentum going. All right, so that is all I have for tonight. I am Jua, and you have been read. Okay. Yes, like and subscribe as you come in and on your way out if you have not already. Yes, CD, that's right. Remember to leave comments afterwards. You guys, please be kind. Please be kind. Okay. So maybe we'll get to 40 likes by tomorrow sometime. Okay. Thank you guys again for coming and for hanging out. And next time we come, we'll be back. Look at you, Miss Daphne. Look at you leaving them super stickers and loving on me. Look at you loving on me. I'm loving on you back. Thank you, love. I appreciate you. Yeah. It'd be the same people showing that example on how to be loving to Jua on how to support. I appreciate you all who come through and hang out in the comments and, helps boost as well. But currency is energy as well. And it does help boost me. Okay. Comments boost the channel. Money boosts me. Okay. So thank you, Daphne. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Blessings, you were able to see CD's comments tonight, right? What time is it? Do I got time to make it to the library? What's today? Sunday? No, they closed early on Sundays. Daphne said, of course. Just a sweetie pie. You weren't? Were you able to get your daughter to look at the stuff that I sent you to see about it? How to fix it? Because I was on chat with them trying everything, and then finally that was the last thing that they sent me to try. Because it wasn't on my end or our end. They were saying something about your phone probably updated or something like that. But anyway, we will have to work that out. All right. Okay, Chidima, we will see you Wednesday, 6 p.m. and Friday, 6 p.m. Central Time. Okay? CD? Gotta give me her. Ooh, wait, that's a tight one. Blessings. Okay. All right. Yeah. Try it again. And see what happens. Okay. Okay. All right, you guys. I want you to take good care of yourselves this week. Okay. Remember, I'm gonna preach self-love until the cows come home. And don't go do nothing else. My granddaughter used to come and ask me, Gigi, can I go outside and play? She was like 9, I think. 9, 10, 11. And I said, well, that's only if you're gonna do one thing for me. And she'll say, what's that? And I'll say, what is it? And she'll say, don't do anything that's gonna make me love myself less. Yes, ma'am. I started teaching her self-love early. Yeah. Don't do anything that's gonna make you love yourself less this week. All right. Okay, I'll be checking back in with you guys Wednesday. All right. Share your light. Share your light. All right. And thank y'all for being here. Thank you so much. From the bottom of all my heart. Thank you for being here. Okay. Talk at you later. As CD says in real life, bye-bye. Bye, y'all.